The triangular preseason in Udine among FC Barcelona, Udinese, and also Nottingham Forest has come to an end. At the end of the day, tournament, preseason tournament, Udinese won it. On one who still managed no more raining here after they won against FC Barcelona and Nottingham Forest. Barcelona won against Nottingham Forest and lost to Udine in the finals, or in the final game of the whole three game tournament. Now, it's because it was an interesting tournament, to build up the confidence of Club FC Barcelona, Udinese, and also Nottingham Forest ahead of the season now. Because so you didn't come out the positives about the game, what really went on in the game, you didn't come out, and what we've seen in Hansi Flick, the tactical tweak, maybe Hansi Flick basically in the next season, you didn't come out. And when you go to Chelsea is also Indonesia, on it as AC Milan, yes, interestingly, Chelsea won by 3-0. You didn't come out. Ruben Amorim side, what they lacked, Chelsea. A secret weapon there next season Chelsea might use, you won't come up. Now after the major transfers, update on Ferran Torres about you Ferran won't come up, whether Ferran is going to stay, because say Ferran one World Cup final go share it. See the pressure Barcelona for the corner. It's becoming very serious. It's won't come up, whether the interest of Paris Saint-Germain too real, and after Rodri wants and Semen so about. Even Rodri won't come up now. After you whether say Rodri will be coming to FC Barcelona anytime soon, and after there are other transfers or FC Barcelona like Marc Casado approached from Al Ali, and also that's Alvaro Cortes. There is offers on the table for Alvaro Cortes. You won't come up. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you put us on post notifications to drop a content. You be the first person to view. For this place, analysis, inform, vivid, everything you want to hear. And I'll be with details about everything. If you are a Barcelona fan crowd, you are more fortunate because we give you detailed about what's happening in FC Barcelona. Make sure so be liking now while subscribing. Now, any common the triangular tournament that calls you in the preseason, FC Barcelona, Ebo Udine, Esabo, that's Tima, your friend say Nottingham Forest, you be and won't come up. Then you understand something. You see, FC Barcelona, this year's preseason, Barcelona doesn't look sharp. Barca looking sharp in the preseason, and I don't really blame them because this is a preseason. Majority of the players, and their presence. So these are academy players in Hansi Flick, Eddie Omobo. Some few players, and first team players, likes of Rafinha, Fermin Lopez, there is Karim Adeyemi, Wuja Chesney, and there is Gerard Martin. These are few first team players, and Christensen, few first team players are on their presence. Majority of them, they are on break right now. They'll return next week Monday. So you don't expect FC Barcelona to give you a flamboyant performance in the preseason. Against Udinese, you could see FC Barcelona was lacking that physicality in terms of midfield battle versus Nottingham Forest. That's Nottingham Forest right now. Versus Nottingham Forest, in terms of physicality, FC Barcelona lacked something. Almost lacking, and that's one thing I how more giddy pan, because at some point the Barca for there's Nottingham Forest to me in 10 times, so and it affected them severally. And my Nottingham Forest when you turnover several times. It was the lack that didn't come on the side of Nottingham Forest. Our main boss, Antoinette, at the end, FC Barcelona got a penalty after Fermin Lopez on the board as a defender. And at the end of the day, FC Barcelona in your penalty, Rafinha converted that into the net. So you could see that Barca didn't look sharp. Barca didn't look sharp in that game at all. Yes, Barca didn't look sharp. Yes, and at some point, you won't blame them a lot. Say them the first team players, majority of them are not present, and they understand the system. They understand what Hansi Flick wants to do. These are kids that it will take time. Although some are intelligent to make me pick the strategy very well, but in football, when you have your first team players available, they are able to execute everything, because in the last 2 seasons, these are the players who Hansi Flick and I Juma. So definitely, it won't be a bit difficult for them. Say, more everything instructions from manager Hans Dieter Flick. Expectedly, Barca suffered, but they knew how to come out from the pressure at the end of the day, which made the ball at net against Nottingham Forest. So in the second half, Udinese. With Udinese game, there is one thing in both the Udinese and Nottingham Forest game. It seems next season FC Barcelona might go more in a diagonal pass. So initially, Hansi Flick has to go in for Karim Adeyemi and Anthony Gordon. These are speedsters. And don't expect speedsters say always randomly Barca will be holding the ball, possessing the ball, trying to overcome pressure and those stuff. But at some point, you will need the presence of speedsters. That's why there is Anthony Gordon, there is Karim Adeyemi. These are people who invade the space. When FC Barcelona plays the ball into space, they will be running into space. They will cross the ball into spaces for Rafinha and others to convert into the net. So these are one of the things here. There were incidents that Bobi or a bomber, that's Karim Adeyemi. There were incidents that bomber Rafinha. So you could see that season, Barcelona's game will not be a slow build up sometimes, but the game at some point it will be a quick transition because we are having speedsters in the game to be able to help. There's a similar thing Yeyema Fermin Lopez or say penalty, due to the speed, the speed of the invading spaces, and it's me a penalty among FC Barcelona. It be said, but in the second half against Udinese, Barcelona was in a slow build up. They were trying to find spaces because the Udinese team was defending in a low block, and defending in a low block, a very difficult for a club to say by breaking a low block system. And yet that easy, Barca tried their possible best, and you know how Barca really defends. Barca might attack very well, do everything, create chances, but the defense has been a major flaw. So with the weakness of FC Barcelona being the weekends, being the defense, and there is Udinese for to make the ball at FC Barcelona for a nice cross. This has been the usual goal. FC Barcelona tackles a cross from this side, then someone Ashe, and at the end of the day, FC Barcelona lost the game to Udinese. But well, this doesn't define the whole season of FC Barcelona. There will be more improvement. But there is a glimpse of what Hansi Flick wants to do, and you could see that next season there's a glimpse, there's a change in tactical system. Barca might not be in a slow build-up. Barca might not waste more time on building possession. Sometimes it will be a quick transition from the back to the speedsters, that's Karim Adeyemi, Anthony Gordon, so that at the end of the day, FC Barcelona will be able to convert the ball into the net. But any common Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea game, I won't explain more about the tactical approach, but there is something about Chelsea Football Club here. You see the appointment of that's Austin McPhee from Aston Villa. Last season, Aston Villa actually 18 set pieces goals under Austin McPhee as the set piece coach. So you could see, Chelsea is more concerned about set pieces next season, because right now in the Premier League, it's not about open play goals. You should have many avenues to score goals. So if the open play is drying up, then there is set pieces that will come in. Last season, Chelsea actually 12 set pieces coach, with Bernardo Cueva being the set piece manager. Right now, Bernardo Cueva, Yehine Frio right now, Eddie Daz, Austin McPhee, and Ababa Bishop. Considering the fact that last season, top 4 set pieces teams in the Premier League, Aston Villa, Chelsea will consider bringing in McPhee, because when you go to that Arsenal, there's Nicolas Jova, when you go to that Newcastle, there is I've forgotten the name, but if I remember the name, if you have the name, wait in the comment section. There is Carlos Fernandes at Manchester United, and even at some point, the Brentford coach, he is a set piece manager under Thomas Frank those times, So you can see the Premier League right now, the focus is no more on a set piece coach. Sometimes you need something in the shape of the focus is not more on scoring open play goals, but the focus sometimes should be on set piece. You need set pieces to score goals sometimes, which is really important. So Chelsea scored 2 goals from set pieces today, one from Joao Pedro and the other one from Moises Caicedo. So you could see there is a major secret weapon. Maybe Chelsea beat him their hard in that season. So if you're a club at next season, you'll be share Chelsea, you should be very, very careful right now concerning the set piece Chelsea for are adapted right now. Yeni and common ever that's Ferran Torres. Ferran, any Paris Saint-Germain agree personal terms already. There is an agreement on personal terms concerning Ferran Torres and Paris Saint-Germain already, and we all know say Ferran in the future I am uncertain right now, but there's agreement that goes between Paris Saint-Germain. But the next step is Paris Saint-Germain are informing FC Barcelona and say Oman agreed terms with Ferran Torres, and hence they'll be ready to submit a deal. Barca, the Oman make your stance clear. Anything less than 55 million no Oman J in the FC Barcelona for no. I make your stance clear. Say if Paris Saint-Germain air them for Ferran Torres there, they shouldn't bring anything less than 55 million euros because Oman no Omania bre papa and Ferran Torres no one World Cup go Ferran Koshe no. It seems a money you drag a crack. So FC Barcelona for no I am majorly concerned about Ferran Torres right now. They want to, offload Ferran Torres, not space and them because Ronaldo Araujo. So Ferran then FC Barcelona can bring in new signings because with Alvaro Cortes, maybe FC Barcelona for consider office. No, it means the Barca might do a defensive signing, and the name is circulating right now is Emerick Laporte. Barca might go in for Emerick Laporte next season to come and replace Ronaldo Araujo. Now, FC Barcelona, they have to trigger the release clause of 15 million from Athletic Bilbao. No matter the Emerick Laporte, Abba FC Barcelona home next season. It's a major concern right now. Barca for many have been the transfer window, so they want to offload Ferran Torres, then they reinvest that money in the defense right now. With Julian Alvarez, updates concerning Julian Alvarez has been said. FC Barcelona for no any Julian Edin Comono, the stance is clear. We diplomatic on Bibia a better split Atletico Madrid, but they will sit down and talk about the deal so that Atletico Madrid will be ready to open negotiations with FC Barcelona. What Ferran, that's what Julian Alvarez do though. And they buy 120 million euros in the FC Barcelona for the best ability. So 120 million euros Barca for no Edebeko for. That is Julian Alvarez, not Bibia Tinyakui, ama Club FC Barcelona for no, Club FC Barcelona for no. But the Simeone Edin Como say, oh no, only Alvarez a year Juma 2 seasons here, he will continue to help him. Gil Marina make it things clear, say he is not going to sell, and that's the decision. But Alvarez is changing now, no. Already a club Atletico Madrid, you know, or per se of free ho. Someone might ask, say, what's the update concerning Rodri and Andes Cascante? But Rodri, you know, FC Barcelona for ne prepare second bid back into now no channel second bid Marco concerning Rodri. Everything's on the right path. There's negotiations at air so City is demanding for more, and FC Barcelona also meeting City for financial demand, you know. But the American said the second bid might be 60 to 65 million euros, and FC Barcelona expecting City for ne say they will accept that money for Rodrigo and Andes Cascante. Into year who said by Monday the deal will be done and Rodri will join FC Barcelona. Make sure so like you subscribe, you know, they have to post notifications to drop a content, be the first person to view.